I guess they have whale sharks in aquariums, right? We'll continue journey. I've never tried playing this game with controller. I highly doubt you're supposed to. It doesn't even work. I think that answers that question. Alright. So, this is not Wizard of Legend. What you're looking at is Into the Necrovale. It is an action RPG, first and foremost, I would say, where you are on an island where all of, like, the cursed people are put on to rot. And your goal is to find your way through the island. Doing that, the game wants you to make builds, and the build is based on stuff you find, but then also you kind of craft a build at the same time based on your equipment. So right now I'm currently using, oh my god, I'm using claws. Grab enemies with large swipes. This may not have anything to it. So I have a regular swipe attack. Break poise more easily. You're healed whenever you dodge an attack. Your attacks freeze enemies, causing them to slow. Increase the number of attacks you create. This is a legendary glove, I guess, that I got. Yeah, because this is fist. This is hand-to-hand. This is a glove. So I think the main point of this game is to piece together stuff to make, like, something giga-busted. So this golden fingernail, attacks +1, works on, like, everything in the game that has an attack. I don't think it works with the fists. Though I think I see 2 fists in there. Like, it's hands that come out. I think it is doing 2 hands at once. The progression of the game, the dungeons go up in level. And that's both difficulty and the rewards you get. So just so I can remember how this game plays, I'm gonna hop into level 1. I think I have a right click and a left click. But this is more so to test how this works. Oh no, right click is shield. Is it Q? Yeah, Q to do your special, which is that. I don't know if that's 2 hits or not. There's a hope meter. Right now we are down bad on hope. I assume hope makes the game hard. Why you would want to have low hope, I have no idea, but you can spend hope to get rewards. Someone asked what was the fishing game? Does that have a name? Lurk Bait. Twitch Fishing is the name of the fishing game. You can fish yourself. I don't think you actually need to have, like, a stream to do it. But obviously that's what it's made for. Oh my god. I need, like, range. Melee range. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. I am gaining hope on clearing areas. Maybe the goal is, like, once you're low on hope, you're supposed to go and try to clear areas. The biomes that you choose are legitimate things. Like, I think the cemetery, I can dig graves. Sanguinary, I don't remember what this is. Restore your health in exchange for hope. So if you're low on health, you can get rid of some hope. Hope is earned from clearing levels. It's lost when you die. Exchange it for crystals of hope at the end of the run. And then the crystals are given to NPCs to do stuff. The mobs in this game get pretty thick. I'm supposed to heal on dodge. Retonic. Increase the amount of coins you get, but lowers your defense and evasion. Probably do that once I get into a new area. I missed the new game, Conquer. It was good. It was good. I think I might put it on VeeDotVod later today. I know VeeDotVod is like a month or two behind right now, but for games I really enjoy, I think I want to try putting up just the game itself. Freezing an enemy is more effective. I have freeze in here. Your attacks freeze enemies. I don't think I've seen that activate even once. That replaces our amulet, which gives us dodge evade enabled, which is supposed to heal me when I get it off. Press F to pay respects. E to improve. With this blessing, you gain more hope. I do think there's like really cool ideas in this game. I really do. My issue with it is I struggled when playing the melee character. Because just like Path of Exile or Diablo, a ranged character is so like wildly more powerful than melee half the time. Put down the hounds. I just have to say it like that. Oh, I guess those are frozen. What the dog doing? I take so much damage in this game. It's not even funny. I think you're supposed to take it a little more methodical than I've been doing. Like, look at that instant bite right out the gate. Did that not heal me? I feel like this thing is not working. It's a rare, though. You would think the rare would be better. It looks like I need to watch for the crosshair. It's like if the crosshair is ending, you're gonna get hit. Plus 15 hope, we're almost out of the red. Dodge speed, you roll faster. It's a totem. Totem goes in the shield slot. Yes. Really? That looks exactly the same to me. Maybe it's cooldown. Ha. That looks the same. Game looks similar to Wizard of Legend. I think it's only because of the fist weapon I have. If I wasn't using the fist, you would probably think differently, in a good way. You've been blessed. And the bless was a heal. You've already been blessed. Okay, cool. So that's just like a refresher of how this game's supposed to go. I have like a lot of stash because I'm a hoarder. I had the makings of what seemed to be a really cool ranged setup. Because we have the attack +1. So let me possibly show what that looks like in practice. Can I not equip from here? Oh, that's not a weapon. Thunderstaff. Launch clusters of chaff. Okay, so maybe this is an example. So if I take attack +1 off, this is what it looks like. It's like a shotgun. If I equip this, it's probably not gonna look very good. It's probably just one more trail has been added. Is this game early access? I believe so. I think the dev just did maybe their first update, maybe the second update. Attacks per second 1. So Ice Staff looks like this. With attack +1. You see that? I think that's the major goal of this game, is to be able to make builds that do this kind of thing. It doesn't look that bad. Why am I not using that? Oh, this is another example. So like you dash with all your attacks, you combine that with the hand-to-hand, which is this thing. This kind of show what this game's all about. So I'm gonna take this off. So this is what I look like normally. And then when I put it on, it does that. I don't know if it is a dash, as in like it has iframes to it. But the last time I tried this setup, I was fighting a monster that had fire on its feet. Like it left a flaming trail. And I would attack into the flaming trail and take damage. So I had to get rid of this. But like that's a unique. That's like a very, very interesting way to make a build for yourself. So let's try... Wish it auto-equip. Let's try the ice. We have freeze in here. You gain power at an increased rate. Electrify does more. I need more pages. How do I get pages? Fire does more. Roll faster. Dodging counts as evading. Lightning strikes. Oh, I was trying to make a lightning setup, because I had lightning strikes a bigger area and sets enemies on fire. Then I had like fire attacks do more, but I don't think that works together. I think it fits in the same slot. You'll sometimes evade attacks. Oh, you can also combine gear. So these are shoes, where my attacks freeze enemies, but then I also added to them. See how it says at the top, melded with seasoned boots? I don't remember what the seasoned boots were. Don't ask me what they were. But that's like another layer to the gameplay. Yo, Halion, good to see you. I know that a bunch of people got approved for Hades access today, so congratulations to anyone over in Halion's community if you happen to get access to Hades too. I'm not jealous. I am kind of jealous. Today we did world premieres. They sent out 4 waves already. Yeah, we're dodging over here. I'm an expert at dodging anything that's like a giveaway, if you want to call that a giveaway. We did 2 world premieres today. First world premiere was Tales of Kenzara Zao, which is a Metroidvania game. Very cool game. Even has alternate voice track in Swahili. So very in-depth on the lore side, but also super clean gameplay too. And now we just started up with another world premiere revisit of Into the Necrovale, where I'm trying to showcase to chat that my +1 icicle build, it's normally 1 icicle, but instead we do 2 that both detonate. This has to be legit. And then I'm going to get into the map and I'm going to die. And then I'm gonna uninstall the game again. No, it's not gonna be like that. This time it's different. I still feel like the lightning build is the right move. I swear the last time I played lightning, it sucked. That's +1 lightning attack. And then you could put on more lightning stuff. Electrified causes more damage. Oh, that goes in that slot. Wow. For every status effect, enemies take more damage. We have one more thing in here for lightning, I'm pretty sure. Electrify enemies damage nearby electrified enemies, but that goes into that slot. If I had the money, I could probably combine these together. That might be a waste, perhaps. But this is a cool system where you have one base piece of equipment and you can combine it. Hang on. Meld. Boots and gloves only, so I don't have access to the more stuff. We have to level up some more. So yeah, it's a cool concept. I just know I'm gonna die. You tried the demo of this and wasn't very impressed? I don't think the game's for everybody. I think if you're a fan of like Diablo or Path of Exile, you might enjoy it, but it's pretty punishing at the same time. Let me just hop into an area. We went through level 1, so I'm gonna go into level 8, I guess, and die for sure. Okay. If I die, please don't think any less of the game. That does 0 damage. Why does that do no damage? I'm missing something. Do you just reset? Raises an electric bolt that arcs between targets. It's doing that, right? I mean, the ricochet is pretty cool to look at, but I promise you that's not doing anything at all. There's no go back. I don't believe you lose your gear when you die. But yeah, I think the game... Oh, you lose a bunch of your money. I think the game's actually cool once you get to a spot where you're able to kill things pretty reliably. So right now, that current spot for me... Projectiles bounce off walls, increasing their damage. Oh, that goes into my +1 slot. Like, that looks like it could be something, right? But I promise you, the lightning stab is just bad. So I've been rocking this hand-to-hand setup. We need new boots at some point. We had freeze tech. Block. That's the same. I think this was the setup. And this actually could kill, unlike what you all just saw. It just, like, it doesn't look very impressive is the only thing. But yeah, good to see you, Halian. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for bringing your community over. I'm sure you're hungry. Definitely don't feel like you have to stay. But we are neck deep in all kinds of games plus releases, so even though I don't have Hades access just yet, I still have plenty I can do. See, like, it's so much more damage. It's just I melee now, which is presenting its own issues. We do still have attack +1, which does work funny enough with the fist. Knave of Hearts. Throw out a ring of daggers. Uncommon offhand dagger. So that's a right click? Sorry, 1 second, everybody. That's a right click? I wonder if that counts as attack +1. That looks really impressive. It has a cooldown to it. Treasure Vault. What the cat doing? You can spend 32 to level it up. You all can't see. I have stuff behind me. Hang on, hang on. In a production. So I have that resource right there. You get more of that for winning the run. And then you use your winnings to pay for whatever your upgrades are. I got, like, deleted. It swings twice. I think the freeze on the fist helps. I get a little bit of my health back, it seems. If I manage to dodge even, like, 1 bullet. As I said, those choices matter. Be kind to the harlot. Well, she gives us one of those, which is nice. I believe we've already rescued her. She gives you some hope, so now we're actually positive on hope. Maybe my issue is that I wasn't going back to previous biomes enough. Oh, I'm picking up apples. Oh, we weren't using that! The Fan of Knives. Wait, it's actually kind of legit. Oh, 2 damage. Never mind. At least it freezes everybody. Okay. I left it at the second area because it wasn't done yet. You mean this game? Into the Necrovale? I'm assuming by second area, you mean out of the dungeon that I'm in. Potions can drop at higher refinement rate. We're not really getting tons of potions. Why? Oh, this sucked. I mean, the freeze might help. Yeah, we're freaking dead here. Ooh, crap. Big heal. Do I do 80 damage? Oh, I remember the last time we did this, we had a shield. We basically, like, hard blocked the spinny guy. The freeze is really nice. Okay, so he's almost dead. Oh, at least he only does 1 damage. The hard targeting on this guy. Like, look at that. He just knows. So that was what, level 5? To me, that means, like, does that mean I should be down a level? Maybe trying level 4? Because eventually they do die. But I'm just taking so much damage in the meantime. But like I said, we had a shield, and we're able to just block them. So I'm gonna bring in this. Defends you and increases your poise, making it harder to be stunned. So we don't have armor, I believe. Defense 15%. Instead, I'm using this thing that's supposed to heal me. But maybe that's, like, not the hit for this kind of character, being melee. Okay. I think we'll try this out. That was close, so I don't think I have to necessarily go down a level. Alright. So, like I said, not to say I had an issue with the game when I played it, but I was running into roadblocks that I wasn't exactly sure what I'm expected to do to get past it. And then when my lightning build sucked, that was like the last straw for me. Blocking is OP in this game. You do have a meter. So it's not like completely free. And some things break the meter a lot sooner than others. Crusader Helm. Defense gets damage and despair. Yeah, maybe start trying to stack defenses. Stormcaller's Cloak. Your attacks electrify enemies, causing them to take more damage. That goes in your armor slot. So, like, again, now I think that I want to go back and play the lightning build. I have so much lightning right now. But it's gotta be a scam. Unless I find some kind of new... Does it have to be a rod? I wonder if there's, like, lightning weapons. Like a lightning bow or a lightning spear. And then I don't have to worry about playing the lightning setup. See, I think I'm playing the game wrong. I think you're supposed to use a shield on every character. Because, like, it's night and day. It could also be that I just have a very good shield and I don't know it. Might be something to the right. Nope. I do also wish there was music in between the different areas. Common spear. A second treasure vault. Yeah, so the roguelike part is all of this. Trying to choose a biome to decide which area you want to go to. Escape the endless rats. There is treasure that you can find, but screw that. Is it like a parallax? Should I be making a turn at some point? I've just been going up left. Ah, we found it. Okay. Gain hope when completing a level. Goes in your book slot. It's only +1? It's like nothing. Because you don't get a hope crystal, it's this. I guess it depends on what they mean by a level. Okay, so now we're back on these guys. So I can't heal myself as well. But, like, I can try to time the block, maybe? We're gonna lose the block. We're dead again. Now, it might be as simple as, oh, you gotta clear ads. The ads are infinite. Cannot eat that. It's not that I don't like the game. It's that I don't know why that is like so incredibly difficult to me. It's like there's a fundamental piece to this that I'm missing. And it could be that it's a 5 things I wish I knew kind of game. And those do exist, where it's like, okay, this game is as good as the YouTuber you watch that explain how to get better at the game. So this is 30 damage. If we try to play ice, assuming that thunder is a no-go, this says it does 20 damage, but when we went into an area, it was 0, basically. We can go for the stun chance cloak. I know we're losing defenses right now. Lightning now strikes in a larger area. That's a weird one, because it's like, what lightning strikes are you talking about? If I just do lightning damage, there's no strike, right? So we do electrify on attack, and I assume all left clicks are considered attacks. The game also has barrier, like energy shield, which is really funny. That might be it. We only have 2 crystals. I can buy potions too. I think I was just hoarding money out of frustration. So yeah, we're gonna go in with a completely different weapon. It could be that like 5 is too high, but before we stopped playing, I was up to dungeon level 9. So like, we can clearly do the stuff. I don't know what I was playing. Maybe I was playing a bow build. But like, let's compare this staff to what I just did on Fist. Like, cool factor? It is cool. No pun intended. But it's so interesting that it does next to no damage. Would you say that's better than Fist? It's safer. Dare to drink the bile. Hold E to summon 2 embers by paying 10 hope. Oh, the embers are used to make gear, I think. Or maybe it levels up gear? Either way, that's like really important to have. I don't remember which is which between the 2 of these. Oh my god. I can see they're shocked. I don't want to run into them. They attack and then like dash at you. And my attack has a really long like cast time. Freeze in this game is not like a literal freeze, it slows the targets. It's gotta be like a methodical issue. Like we're trying to dodge spam like we're playing Hades or something. Okay, so I do remember we had a really good bow setup. I promise we had a good setup before we stopped playing. And then if that doesn't have this on, looks the same to me. Wait, what? That looked like it was less when I had it equipped. All right. What's stronger between these 2 bows? 66 damage compared to what? 30 damage. So this bow should be legit. I don't know if there's anything that I can equip that would make the bow better. You dash on every attack. Does that work with bow? Oh wow, it does. Wait, that's actually hilarious. I assume you never ever use that. Because imagine you are dashing into enemies. See if we can find our dash counts as dodge. Take less damage while standing still. That's probably important. Dodging counts as evading. Take more damage, deal more damage. Magical barrier that goes in the amulet slot. I want to make this not look so bad. And I have yet to figure out how to do that. Aside from getting like some really, really good gear. We have 2 embers. Those are used up here. I just don't remember for what exactly. Okay, so you can upgrade an item using an ember. So we could maybe upgrade golden fingernail. It doesn't tell me the preview. I think I'm supposed to have a preview if it does something. Maybe not? Embers increase item refinement level. Embers of like type can be combined. Oh, okay, so it's saying that it's going from 30% to question mark. Attacks +1 to question mark. This is saying it's going from 20% to 24%. So, like, we know for a fact what that does. Why did it drop my item? I was about to say, if that doesn't let me pick it up, instant uninstall. I would assume this would make attack +2. I can't do it. Because it probably has to be a level 2 Ember. Yeah, this is already +1. That might be part of our issue too, is we don't have enough +1 gear. Oh, it still doesn't do it. Extract an ember from an item, destroying the item. Maybe I can make this into a +2. No. Okay. I feel like that was a waste of that ember. But let's head in. Clearly we don't know how the ember works. I don't think I need to do anything over here right now. This is also how you get a little bit stronger. If I were to meld some stuff together, like if I went through the area, got some new boots, these are already melded. My gloves are not melded. I would need to find some other pair of gloves, assuming you can meld legendaries. Alright. We're gonna go back into level 5. It's clear that we can get through the biome portion. But what I need to figure out is why is it so difficult to get... Oh, I probably should have picked bounce. We have bounce off wall tech. I don't know why I can't use my Q. Now, would you all say that this is better than hand-to-hand? Sometimes we only do 4 damage, and sometimes I do more than that. I don't quite know why. Spiked Knuckles. This is a new weapon. Execute a punch and then crush nearby enemies. I wonder if you can combine 2 fist weapons together. That was actually a natural dodge. Oh my god, the dash and swipe. Like, he has good kite potential. But just negative damage. Which makes me think the real issue right now is trying to figure out why we do no damage by level 5. Unless I'm supposed to be doing only 4 damage per bullet, but that seems wrong. 66 damage. That seems wrong to me. Like, there's no way it's 66 DPS, even if you were to just have a training dummy. Maybe it's a hope thing? Maybe hope reduces your damage dealt? Bolt hole. Damage. 67 damage. It's like I can only play this game for so long. Projectiles bounce off walls. So I remember that was a thing. And Pierce. Pierce was important. Let me see if we can use an Ember on the helmet. Because we have to kind of stand still with this anyway. Our hope is in shambles right now. Just like in real life. Okay, so we got the +1. Which is just a little bit of defense. I know I had a shield I never used. I feel like we need amulets. Though this is part of our healing synergy. I need more of these. Runes? I wonder if there's a specific door that would give you runes. We also have access to the Maiden over here. I don't remember what she can do. Maybe just hope recovery? Yeah, a little bit of hope recovery before every round. Wow, I got nothing out of that. Alright, sell. I think you have to level him up before he starts selling, like, really good stuff. Hot shot. Barrage of arrows that ignite enemies, 60 damage. Drop meteor on the enemy. It sounds fun. And I have a book for more fire damage. Just go ahead and level it up too. It sounds like it should do something. It has Pierce, it has Bounce. The Bounce is from our gloves, and the Pierce too. Has 0 range. I wonder if you can combine these. No, it's boots and gloves only. You can't meld weapons. You need 32. Yeah, like if I could do something like this. And somehow make like a giga bow. But we can't. Not yet. Okay, so if we imagine hope is the issue, like maybe our hope level is too low. So in turn, we just do no damage. If hope is like damage reduction or something, which would be kind of awful. I did equip this. Fire attacks do more damage. I didn't see the meteor. Yeah, ranged builds just seem superior, especially with bow and arrow. I'm gonna try this now that it has Pierce and see if it feels better. Your attacks sometimes... No, you will sometimes evade enemy attacks, but it goes into this slot, so... Respite. Does that give us hope? Numbing Agent. Heals a minor numbing effect on the mind, gives hope. Dang, I need stash pages. We are hurting on inventory right now. Like, it's a cool setup. I really do think the game has good ideas. I just don't know why I can't seem to play it. That does no damage. This weapon, 66. But when I swap in, Fire Strike plus 22. If I swap to this, I do incredibly more damage. Is there durability in the game? Why do you all think this does only 4 damage? Compared, like, they have the same damage rating. Uncommon, refinement level. It doesn't look like it's broken. $66 DPS, 66. Like, you could maybe say that, alright, the 66 is split between every single arrow. So, like, this is 20 damage an arrow. And then the other one is 4 damage an arrow. But it seems so much worse than that. That's a common, so I guess we'll skip. We just did Mausoleum. It says that's supposed to drop a meteor. Oh my god, the attack speed though. Still kind of rough. I mean, yeah, I would say that this is much better than what we were doing before. I guess I still question why it's better. Can I not do both cold damage and fire at the same time? Cloister, because we've done Sanguinary a couple times. You heal hope. That makes me believe hope has nothing to do with your damage dealt. I should have broken that. Escape from endless rats. This might be where we die. Because unfortunately, a build like this has to stop to clear out the rats. The heater. 17 damage a pop. This game looks like Tiny Rogues to me. I think I'd rather play Tiny Rogues, to be perfectly honest. But it's gotta be that I am missing something fundamental in this game. You could say, okay, that segment you should just run. And like, we can. If I get hit one time, I took, what, 20 damage? And I did have the big health pot. I know that, like, maybe there's a... That's a lifesteal tonic, not a single health pot. But either way, like, is it designed so that you will take damage? It's unavoidable. So as you go through the rat maze, that's probably where you're gonna lose most of your health, and you just hope that you had the health at that time. If I were to try to clear them, I have to stand still, and I feel like I have rats coming at me from the other direction. I don't know. I basically try hand-to-hand, a lightning staff, an ice staff, and a bow. And each one of them, I failed. And it makes me think that I have to watch a YouTube video. I actually cannot play the game until I figure out, like, 5 things I wish I knew. Is that what I have to do? I'm hopping on YouTube right now. Into the Necrovale. Let's see if anyone can figure out what I'm doing wrong. There's gonna be a lot of first looks of the game. Like, Alexa has a video on this, which is a first look. And we got through the tutorial just fine. We're up to door 9. Does anyone have, like, not first look? I'm addicted to this new roguelike, Amazing Zaba Staff. Let's see if this is helpful at all. And that's no dig to the creators, more so like, I get out of this hole?
Gonna be live today, as it says here, hope depletes while fighting your way through.
Okay, so we have different states of sturdiness, which is probably our damage taken.
Cool weapon. It's a spinning spear type weapon. That's what we're gonna use there. This is your...
Okay, so they have a melee weapon, which is a spinning spear.
This is actually a boss dungeon. I could be wrong, but I think
they're only... No, they are on door 5. So this is where we're at, is door 5. Even though I'm on door 9. They're also playing on controller, which for some reason I couldn't get the PS5 to work. Maybe it has to be Xbox.
And then this one gives you plus 50 evasion, 50%.
So let's check damage-wise.
We have to kill before we clear this area of the dungeon.
No damage number. Why do they not have a damage number?
Special on that, dude. Coins for buying different potions.
They're one-shotting everything. I can't do that with my hand-to-hand.
I really like this game. I streamed it yesterday, and I just couldn't... Shield, right? Just nuts.
If this is door 5, then that means they probably fought the twin bosses.
So, a lot of
that's Defend the Exile. Okay, yeah. This right here. Of course, we've done this before, but today we couldn't get this.
So there's 2 guys in here. Drone and Rourke. Okay, that's yeah, this is actually a boss fight. So
okay, so the damage looks about the same as what I'm doing.
Focus 1 down. So we don't attack quickly with this weapon, but it does.
The special on that's like really good.
Hopefully we can beat this for the first time. This is the first actual.
I feel like we had more ads than this
in the game. Lots of dodging. Pop that. Because I think if we can take out one, we'll be laughing.
It doesn't look different than where we're at.
We won't be laughing.
It's just some of our weapons are kind of garbo.
Dude. Oh, haha.
I would love to see someone at like end game into the Necrovale. Like, what does it look like when you're an actual like superstar in this game?
Oh, we're so dead. I'm so dead.
But I don't know if that exists. And that's, I think, the fault of YouTube. I think YouTube is only ever gonna show you what it thinks are the best performing videos and not necessarily what we want to see, which is like late into the Necrovale. What in the world are they showing right now? Is this YouTube? Why are you showing me previously watched? Why am I not just seeing more into the Necrovale? Like, there's... What's going on with YouTube? Why are you showing me other stuff? It's not that there's not more videos. There are plenty of videos to show me. Yeah, everyone just gets to the first boss. Give you 8 hours to some G Fuel? Shoot, I'll give you the whole game and then some. This person has 1,500. Okay, so +6 gear melded with +5. You now dash with all your attacks. I have this. Legendary shoes. Your amulet is applied twice. That's fun. Oh my god. They're going too fast. Yeah, we don't have that many things. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good. Why does my game not look like that? When you block an enemy, they are hit with a flame column. A staff that releases dazzling jets of flame. All I see are knives. What's doing the knives? Health is massively reduced, damage is massively increased. So they have... I think the shoes apply the amulet twice. So they have 400% extra damage with +7 attack built in because it's melded with something else. But they have -95% HP? Do they really? And I don't see what's doing the blades. While this is in your inventory, you steal health from enemies. You gain more hope. So I guess, like, that's probably what the game's supposed to look like, but... I don't know if I'm willing to get to the point where that's gonna happen. It's like, I am in uninstall territory with that. Just because I don't quite get what the issue is. Especially when it comes to, dealing damage with some of these bows. Yo, Puffy, have a good night. I don't want to end on that. That's like such a bad feeling. One hour of no rest for the wicked. the game I was going to play earlier today and decided not to. Yeah. Now that we know controller support's there, let's just do this. I want to believe in Into the Necrovale. I don't know what my issue is with the game. Quick 4 hours 0 BC to 5 BC Dead Cells speedrun. If that speedrun was 1 hour, I actually wouldn't mind doing it. That would have to be some major skip someone would have to come up with, because I don't think you can really do, especially the bosses. Because if you remember, you have no stats. You have no forge, so your gear is like +0. You have to get either the time door or the 60. The time door will give you a ++ or an S, but then it has to be like something that actually is a weapon or whatever color you're using. So in that case, you're probably finding a way to skip the monsters, which is like, it's a speed run, so people aren't watching that for combat. They're watching to see how well you can do a speed run. But right now, 4 hours is a little bit of, I know you're joking, but like in general, I would love to be able to do that. Konami code. Yeah, the 5 BC glitch speedrun, I think, is like 2 minutes to win. And that's a speed run, but I don't think that can go into GDQ, unfortunately. Dead Cells races, though, seems kind of interesting. I actually was in, at PAX East, they had a race for Dead Cells. I didn't know about it, so I was kind of late getting to it. I only caught the last 10 minutes. Okay. I have not played this game on controller. That's our dodge, is X. I don't know if anyone in chat has played this on controller, but from what I understand, this is the preferred way. Shoulder barge. So we have dodge, attack, hold it to charge, offhand rune switch, main hand rune switch. Why would you want LB plus RB as your special? Parry on L2. I feel like these are terrible. That's our parry. Why do I have an emote wheel as like a major button? I'm gonna go into this with like no explanation. I'm just gonna play because that's kind of how I just installed the game and just immediately start playing with 20 FPS. Uh-oh. Desync. Frame rate cap 60. No need for VSync if I do that, unless it starts screen tearing. We're in the very, like, first hour of the game.
I'll have them trinkets.
It's a decently brutal game. You definitely have to get the dodges, but then there's stamina, too. So I'd say it's almost like Curse of the Dead Gods in that regard, that you have to deal with stamina and you can't just spam dodge.
We'll make a fine bomb.
There's eating in the game too. Oh my god.
I'm no soldier and I have no coin.
Like, does the fire go away? Any 2v1 is awful. This is bad. I only have the mushrooms. Everyone has issues with controls, so there's no controller customization from the, which is fine. I think that's something that they are working on. Alright, so on death, I think it's like a Souls-like. No, these monsters are dead.
Leave me be.
Yeah, so... Oh my god, the aimbot on that guy. And you have melee. The ragdoll physics. I'm like slowly starting to think that I'm tapped out.
Please, I don't have it.
If I were to go back to keyboard and mouse. Are you attacking up? It's like, obviously I made it to this point with keyboard and mouse, but I want to figure out controller instead because it seems better. I don't know what my ulti button is.
Leave me be. No soldier, I have no coin.
Yeah, we're out of stamina. So enemies have poise, kinda. Oh my god, alright. That hit both of us. Remember to spin focus by... Oh, you press LB to ready the weapon hand. Oh. Okay, that's a cool tutorial. I assume you must be able to equip more than one focus attack. You actually have a lot of tutorial pieces in here. So it's telling me to eat at the top of the screen. And then because I was full energy, it was trying to tell me how to use it. Alright, mess hall key. You can just fall into stuff too.
Screams turn to smoke.
The platforming in the game is like, it's pretty interesting because you have to figure out what spots are reachable and which are not. The mushrooms don't heal for anything. You're supposed to cook them. It's a secondary ingredient. Oh my god, I can't get up there. I have no gear as well, by the way. I think if I look... Because this is almost like fresh off the tutorial. And even then, it's probably still tutorial for the most part.
Let's get the foil.
Oh, that killed my stamina. One thing I'm realizing, it's not doing a very good job of telling me I have energy to use my focus. I do believe there's durability in the game, so all the deaths I'm taking, I probably at some point need to stop. You need the gate handle lever. Did I take fall damage? There is sneaking.
It's your person and your life.
There is sneaking, by the way. Oh, it says I have energy. Alright, patience. Just like you're back in the Elden Ring. Rip parry. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I feel like everything I loaded up after Zao was like an immediate just boost station. And even then, it's like, I showed you can sneak, and then all three enemies aggro me. It's like, what are you supposed to do? I am demoralized in an instant. It's like something about Necrovale does that to me. I don't get what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I saw it in action. So I have like no palate cleansers. No rest was gonna be my palate cleanser for Into the Necrovale, but apparently that's not gonna be the hit. So chat, as much as I want to showcase the latest releases today, besides Zao was incredible. I would dare say that that one I actually wouldn't mind playing to completion, even if it's gonna be on my own time. That was fantastic. Everything else, though, has been, like, not the hit. At least today. At least today. Might be different. Might just have a quality of life patch, and then we're swimming. I don't have any other games that I can show without an install. I know the install would, break the stream. So, chat, I think we're good. It happens sometimes. Imagine this has to be happening to other people. I can't be the only one. Where you load up a game, be it Fortnite, League of Legends, Dead by Daylight. As soon as you drop in, you die. And then you're like, all right, I don't know if I was feeling Fortnite that day, so we're gonna move on to League of Legends. And then someone hard ints in mid lane because the jungler fed the enemy team. They're only down 2 deaths, but that's feeding, I suppose. So then you lose 20 LP in League of Legends, and you're like, all right, you know, I don't know if I'm feeling League today. So then you move on to CSGO, and someone's hacking and shoots you through a wall. I feel like that's what happened today. I got hacked and shot through a wall in Counter-Strike. It happens to everybody, at least one time. So instead, tomorrow, I have to build up the docket because I have a few games that could have gone into today's docket, but we did Zao instead. And those might show up tomorrow. Maybe I think about playing a palette cleanser like Ashla Ascent or Dead Cells or something. I need better games in that example. The better games you don't mind playing. The better games are the Zaos and the Ender Magnolias and stuff like that. Or even Ashla Ascent. I bet I could load that up, but it would take me an hour to get through a run. So yeah, I mean, hey. I don't get to show death often. Because typically we're playing Dead Cells and just stomping. That's an example of me showing deaths in other games. So we're good to go, everybody. Big thank you to everyone tuning in today. Shout outs to all of the subs and raid from the homie Halian. Do appreciate that very, very much. Tomorrow, I don't know what we have on the docket for Wholesome Verse Live. I don't think it's been discussed just yet. I know we've been doing a lot of Feed the Cups, which honestly, that game is golded to me. So that might be on tomorrow's docket. We'll have to see. Either way, we'll definitely be live 2:30 tomorrow. It might go the distance if we end up playing something that we really enjoy. Keep up on socials, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, new videos every single week. I just finished my current Dead Cells video. In fact, did I upload it? I may not have uploaded it yet, because I think I might try to do some extra stuff with it. But I just finished everything wrong with Dead Cells. And it's like, it's design stuff that you don't want to see in Rogue Prince of Persia or Windblown. And I mean, as of right now, it looks like those are probably fine and won't have those issues. But other devs who are making games that are Dead Cells-like, Dead Cells adjacent, whatever you want to call it, we don't want them to fall in those same pitfalls. Most have not, just to say that, which is a good thing. But especially for Windblown and Rogue Prince of Persia, I want to make sure that we have my thoughts on what's not to do. So hopefully that'll be up this week. Artist is already working on the thumbnail. And then I think I'm gonna do another editor pass on it to see if I can get a little fluff in there. But it should be fun. In the meantime, we did finish... Who is it? We finished Kiran and Ashla Ascent. I've had a couple of people leave comments on my YouTube videos, where's Kiran for Ashla Ascent? So I might try to put together maybe even a YouTube exclusive vid for that. And I think that's about it. It's a bunch of stuff I could put up. I just want to make sure I'm putting up the things that I really care about the most, and things I think you all would care about too. So other than that, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Several 100,000 streams you could be watching. You spend your time here, and I appreciate that very, very much. Sorry for not being able to showcase those last two games very well. I tilted. Like, I will not deny, I am giga tilted at what I saw today. So I will try it again offline and then let you know how we do. Either way, you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever you are. Be easy, welcome, happy to have you here. We will catch everyone on tomorrow, Wednesday, 2:30 Eastern, until X. Otherwise, you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.